Alright, well, like I said yesterday, I was going to bring you over to the job site. This is the mid-century modern. It's probably kind of hard to tell from that angle. But the characteristics are, I'll do a little tour here in a minute, and it'll be pretty obvious. But what we did here, I guess I should say me, I'm pretty much the only one that's working there except for, I did have the drywall finished by somebody else. That's kind of tough to get a professional look. I mean, I could do drywall, but I'm by no means very fast at it. And it's good to get a company in to get in here and knock it out, get all the corners and texture all good, and just let it be. So, anyways, this used to be the exterior wall. Oops, I got a wall. This was the exterior wall, which meant that the garage was right here where I'm standing. So basically, what we did is this is actually a non-structural exterior wall. I'll show you the way it's built here in a minute. But there's a beam on that side supported on post that is actually the load-bearing wall. So, anyways, we knocked out a bunch of this. I did support it. Houses have a tendency to settle. So even if it's not built as load-bearing, I find that, especially on a house this age, I find that it's good to go ahead and support it. So I do have a bunch of framing behind this wall this here, and I put a beam up there. Totally not necessary, but I did it because houses settle over time, and you might as well just go with a little bit extra. It's a little bit extra material, maybe an hour more work, maybe more, maybe 2 hours. I just think it's, it can't hurt. I don't want to sell something that's that's faulty in any way. So anyway, so this is the exterior wall. So what I did is the kitchen was here, and I will post pictures of the way this used to be. The kitchen was here, none of this wall was here. I don't know if you see over here, but the gas line. So the stove was here, then it went over, and the fridge was about right here. So all this is new. That, of course, was knocked out. So I extended the kitchen back to here, which now we have a refrigerator space. It's a little bit of a funky layout, but you'll see when it's done, it's pretty cool, and it's actually really functional. So you got cooking space, sink right here, and then I'm not going to drag you back here. I might start the tour back here. And then I added a laundry room, which used to be in the hallway. So as you can see, we got like one coat of paint. It's always good to get one coat on at least before you start painting cabinets. I had a little bit of time this weekend, so I went ahead and just hung them. Sometimes it's just nice to do the easy stuff. So anyways, hung the cabinets, and now I'll take you on a little tour and kind of explain some of the structures, issues, not issues, but. All right. Okay, so you can see this is an open ceiling. Now when we bought this, it was, they had drywalled all that. Now maybe when they had done that, that was the cool thing to do. But this is a ceiling that was built as open, and it looks better, and that really sells houses nowadays. I got some cleanup work to do up there. They had put the wrong roof on at one point and drove a bunch of nails through there, so I need to clean those up. And then this center beam, they textured and kind of painted it, so I need to clean that up. So you can see where the new drywall and the new walls kind of start. And then you can see the top of the walls, I'm keeping them open, and I'm just going to cap them all like that. I think that's a nice look. So now the kitchen is to the left, walking down, and this is going to be the entry. So that'll have a glass door, and it steps down, and it has a high ceiling, and then now, so it's a single car garage now. Can't really see it. So it's a good size, though functional single car garage. And this house was remodeled at one time. This particular model in this neighborhood doesn't even have a garage. This is a carport. So this is the steel beam that I was talking about earlier. So we have a good sized functional one car garage now. Of course, door out to the back. This is that entry door. So we've got a porch out front, and that tree, when it comes down, there's actually a view of the mountains. Let me see if I can get that. It's kind of windy out here. not much of a view, but people love views here in Colorado. All right, so coming off of the porch, and we've got the kitchen that I just explained. Logged into the living room, which is on the left. This is a stairwell that I just put a cap on for now so I can access the ceiling a little bit better. There's a piece of plywood flooring on there. And then I have not capped the top of that wall, but this is the new bathroom. I don't have a light on it in here. But we got tub right ahead, and I've built a little niche or nook for it. So the toilet will be on the right, vanity on the left, and it's going to have a pocket door because it's kind of a strange area at the top of these stairs. I don't want a door swinging in or out, so I went ahead and put a pocket door on there. If you look here, this used to be a wall, which I had opened up to make room for the bathroom, of course. And then it goes back through that opening into the bedroom area, upstairs bedroom area. So the one right in the middle is the smallest bedroom, and it could be used as an office or a bedroom. I did build a closet in there, so we can list it as a bedroom. But that will have a pocket door, a colorful, I think I'm going with a blue, or not pocket door, excuse me, barn door, to add a little color to it, because I do everything just like gray and white, and then all of my accent features will be like tile. This door is going to be the only door that's blue, probably black hardware on it. So turning around in this one bedroom, you can see we're looking out, and then you can see a little bit of the basement. But it has a smaller closet. That used to be where the washer and dryer were accessed from this hallway. So you come into the master. Now, one of the downfalls, I didn't want to spend the money to move the panel completely, but I had my dad's a license. He's an electrical contractor. He's been one his whole life, since he was of age, of course. I went ahead and just left it here. Probably not ideal, but the cost to move it, and there's really not a great place to move it, I went ahead and just left it. So it is in the master. It's not a code issue or anything. But I included the original bathroom in as the master ensuite bathroom, which I haven't done anything to. I always leave a bathroom so while people are working. First of all, that's an OSHA law, which nobody pays attention to on remodels and stuff. But you're supposed to have a bathroom, and it makes it more convenient. And it's easier to get workers to stay on site. So here's the master, kind of tell the size. It's a smaller house, so it just has a standard sized closet. That bathtub was chipped, so I'm taking that back. And then coming down the hallway, we've got another good sized bedroom, which I have extra insulation and stuff. I reuse a lot of stuff, so if I'm pulling down walls and I find insulation, I save it. It doesn't hurt. I can shove it in any wall, whether it's code or not, just in the interior walls. I got some extra insulation, saves money on dumpsters. Makes an insulated wall. I don't know, you can't really go wrong with it. It does have hydronic heat. This one, about a month ago, the power went out, and for some reason the thermostats, they didn't come back on, so they weren't sending a signal to the boiler. So I had some frozen pipes, going to get in. This is a temporary fix, so I just ran the line out, pulled out the element, and ran the line just to temporarily fix that. Not that big of a deal. Just another money issue. So there's a closet. This is clearly where I keep all the tools, extra materials and stuff. So that's basically the upstairs. And then we go back, so you can see that the living room, then over the kitchen is all that open beam ceiling. And then we come down to the basement. So we'll come down here. Alrighty. So, not a whole lot of light down here. Anyway, so I framed this out of steel studs. It's faster. There's nothing load bearing down here. So, as in, you know, pretty much all basements. Steel studs, that's fine. There's actually a footing. It's kind of weird. There's a footing that runs along all the exterior walls. So there's actually foundation. This isn't on slab. These exterior walls are actually on foundation. So we got that going for us. Stairwell, and then over here, and then we got a couple of this hydronic couple of these hydronic heat systems that we dropped down to the basement. Now, I kind of did this temporarily to get heat down here, and this is the first house I've ever done with a hydronic heat system. And what had happened is when I dropped, so there's only 2 zones in this house, but when I dropped these, I realized that the pump on the boiler could really only service one side. It was just too much for it to pump through here. So my original plan was for this bedroom, I was just gonna add electric